So
Good.
we'll do the I Can Start first, and then we'll do just a little segment of the Irving Berlin thing.
There they are, Mary Jo Maluso and Rick Blackson, sitting down and doing what they love, making music. It's always been that way for them.
Music kept just creeping in my life constantly because it's what I love to do.
And it's music that brought these two together, both going through a breakup separately at the end of 1989. Mary Jo's mom, Claire Maluso, stepped in to get her daughter back into music and back on the scene. An old piece of 1800s sheet music provided the key.
My mom said, we're going to go up to the Uptown. They have a music director up there. Why don't we just have him look at the sheet music? Now, she had this all planned in her mind, and I'm like, heck no, I'm not going.
But they went, and that's where the love story begins.
But I'd never met Rick. I had heard about him, and I was like so embarrassed. Here's this piece of crappy sheet music, and he looks at it, and just as sweetly as he is now, he said, you know, I think I could rearrange that. I could do something with that.
So Rick and Mary Jo recorded their project at the old Peppermint Studios. Soon after, she went to see his show a couple of times, and then something happened after the show.
Just a real quick exchange, you know.
Yeah, just,
nice to see you
the
again.
boy, show was great.
That's about it.
You know, had good memories of working with you in the summer.
Then all of a sudden,
my hand goes up and touches the side of his cheek. Like
She
this.
touched me.
I don't do that. I'm like,
And- you know,
right.
Well, the funny thing is, I instinctively knew that like that was so out of character for her to do that.
It felt like someone was pushing my arm.
But I was really moved.
And after taking her home and talking for a few hours, Rick knew something else too.
But when I left there, I went around the corner. First time in my life, I am in love with her. And I knew it. It was a deep feeling thing that was very real. That was on January 7th, 1990. What happened was, I wanted to write this song about, you know, meeting somebody new and being excited about it. And for some reason, I just couldn't get my hands off of this very serious and dark chord progression. What kept coming out was this like real kind of serious kind of thing that was kind of minor. And I just decided I had to go with it. And when I did, it ended up kind of telling her story from her point of view. So it was like...
The song is called I Can Start All Over. The problem was, Mary Jo hadn't heard it yet.
Questions without any answers.
But then I've got this song that I got to share with her. It was one of the most incredible things I've ever experienced in my life. So I was really persistent. I called her again and I said, look, you don't even know me, but we had a great talk the other night and this amazing thing happened. And you're the only person in the world I can share this with.
Finally, she agreed. No one had ever written Mary Jo a song before, especially one that told her story.
And I was astonished. Seriously? All over again. And I'm like, who are you? What? Wow. Things happen in life where you just get sidetracked or you get sidelined. And you always start over. I mean, the next morning you start over.
Yeah, starting over again happens for everybody.
Gonna start all over.
And they've been a couple ever since and started working together. With the advice of their mentor, Rick and Mary Jo began wowing audiences with Rick's original hits and their swanky new style.
He said, what you guys are talking about is New York style cabaret.
Yeah.
That's what it is. He goes,
Yeah.
It's intimate, usually an intimate audience, not always in front of a big crowd, usually just a piano player or a combo, and you chat with the audience, you chat with each other.
Loved every minute
you
of it.
theme the songs together into a theme and weave it together with a theme, and that's what we did. You don't need analyzing,
there's
it
no
is
one
not
there.
so surprising.
And it was just one thing after another, and it seems like when people came to see the show, you know how it is then, it's like, oh, can you work with us?
I know just what's the matter.
I wonder why.
The gigs kept piling up, and just like the times, they keep changing to keep up.
Usually we keep our shows real fast-paced.
Oh yeah, it's just a piano and vocals. And we're finding more and more people are loving moving into that.
These days, Rick and Mary Jo are married. Sure, there have been some rocky times along the way, like Mary Jo's health scare a few years back.
We've experienced miracles,
Total
no doubt
miracles.
about that.
But they keep going, for each other.
There's nothing you can take.
That's what love is all about. They know what to do, what to say, what to sing, and what makes each other tick.
They're so truly, I mean, she's just very, very excellent about wanting what's best for me.
Love is important in a relationship, respect is important, but kindness. He's just a genuinely kind guy. He's like this with me and other people. He's always trying to find the way to make life easier for people. And that's a gift.
And it's their creative gift of song that leaves us all on a high note.
I wonder why.
That's all there is to it.